Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto and this price analysis video on Metahero. Not touched it for a while now and we've had quite a bit of consolidation up on this range. If you look at this top red line here at around 10 cent, it has been that consolidation zone. So we'll have a look at a few key levels where you could potentially invest if you're looking to invest in the project, and then some price targets above. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button and let's crack on. So starting this video off, we'll just take a quick look over BlockFi. It's a platform that I'm using on a day-to-day basis, and I'm earning free Bitcoin just from simply holding my Bitcoin. If you just sort of scroll down here, you can see that it can earn up to 3.5% back in Bitcoin on every single purchase. You can also earn 8.25% APY on your Bitcoin, and that does compound. So it's a great way to, if you're looking to build up your portfolio of Bitcoin, it is honestly a great place to use. So you'll find a link for that in the description of this video. And on signing up, you can potentially win up to $250 in free Bitcoin. So go ahead and check that platform out. So let's have a look at Metahero, currently priced at 10.3 cents. We've had a great run, haven't we? I mean, this project for me is one of the standout projects this year already, and it is so new. We've only got data back to the beginning of July, so it's a new project, 3 months old, and we've had a monumental rise so far. It is worth noting that this project is the main partner of WDW, which is the Wolf Digital World. It is a solid project and they have a real use case. Unlike many projects, there's a lot of projects out there which blow hot water, blow hot smoke at you, and you think, right, what are you actually trying to achieve? But this project has something they are trying to achieve. It is a huge 3D scanner which can take a picture of yourself or an image, and you can get a picture taken within less than 120 seconds, and it can create a 3D NFT. Along with that, it has a huge database which will be capturing all of this data that is captured by the cameras itself. So there's a lot going on. That's just a bit of a basic chat about a project. They are launching their 3D, or V3 should I say, version of the Metascanner on the 17th of October in Dubai at the blockchain conference. So all in all, could be a good time to buy before that does start happening. But just looking at the price currently, I mean, you can say we're downtrending now, and if you look at this wick here, that is the trend line which I've rejected off several times. Let's just make it a little bit thicker. Where is it? There it is. So that's the trend now, which we are pretty much still underneath, and you could say that we are forming a nice big wedge here. Now if you look at this price action here, that was support there, that is resistance, and you could say at some stage we are going to break out of this, whether that the upside or the downside. Personally, I think it's going to break to the upside. The markets in general are pushing now, and things are really starting to heat up. Just looking at this moving average 20 here, we're using it as support now when we're bouncing off it. But I want to just look in the lower time frames and put a little bit of a bearish scenario on this, and have a look for some potential buys where we could potentially fill. Because for me, this just looks like pure accumulation. I mean, we've had some dips to the downside, but look at this. It's been kept heavily under 11 cent, and it's getting bought up around 10 cent. We've had a few weeks below, but that were just some big sells from early investors. It has been kept within this range, and that just show that it is getting heavily bought, but also heavily suppressed at the same time. So lots of people want into this before the shackles are released. If you're looking for buy zones, I mean, there's a couple of levels you could look at. I'm not going to look at any Fibonacci's, but you could look at this region here, and that's at around, what would you say, 9.6 cent. Could be a good area for you to potentially target, and that would drop us nicely into there, and then a potential breakout to the upside. So that is an area, if you're looking for some buys, I would have a few there. I mean, if you really want to have a look at Fibonacci's over the entire move, we'll take a look at that. So we've just put a fib on from the very bottom there to the very top. I apologise for the colour of this. I don't use this charting software too much. Let's just move them numbers to the right, actually. There we go. Numbers to the right hand side. So that's what's currently going on in terms of Fibonacci's. We've actually come down and tested this region here of a 50% fib, and we're currently using the 382 level as support. If you want to buy, ladder a couple orders down from 9.7 cent here on this 382. Maybe even down to his golden ratio at 9 cent on my nose. So that is a couple levels there, and there, where you could potentially look at buying if you want to look at Fibonacci levels. So that's areas I would consider buying. But in terms of levels to take targets and look to take some profit off, I mean, I'm not considering taking profit yet, but you can see this is the first area where we will get a solid rejection. So that's up at the all-time high, and that's at 13.45 cent. We will reject off that once we get to it, and probably 12 cents is going to be a key area around here. If you look at this region, that's where we rejected last time, and then it's been down ever since. But if you're looking for buys, that's the areas down there, ladder from 9.6 all the way down to around 8.89 cent, and that's where you're buying. If you're looking to take profit to accumulate, when I mean accumulate, I mean if we break up, potentially sell some here at 12 cent, wait for buyback maybe towards these wicks here, so that's around 11 cent, and then wait for that breakthrough, and then maybe look at taking profit at around 13 cent. But for me, I'm nowhere near taking profit. I'm bullish on this project. I really like the use case that they're bringing to the table, and it's a risk, isn't it? It's a high risk, high reward type of project. There's a lot going on. We've got a massive partnership with Sony, and that's Sony stepping into the crypto game. They see something big in this. Use cases for this is just endless. I mean, I saw Rob Gryn mentioning about Metahero and gaming, and for example, a game these days, I think he said it took around 600 hours for you to create a character in a game. You can do that in less than 120 seconds with this technology. So, like I say, game changer. Buy now, and I think you're going to be onto some great profit going forward over the next 3 to 6 months. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.